Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a streak. It's been what, 2 years since we played Dark Souls 1? We have a streak. What tainted character allows us to keep the streak alive? It's been 4 years since we played Dark Souls. Let the wheel of fate guide you. You gotta spin your first run. S to spin, P to pick. And you guys, you don't want a streak. Just say you don't want a streak. All right. Win streak on the line of 2. Spin the wheel, make a deal. Just don't be lost. Just don't be lost. All right. If you want to play along at home, for really 8 illy, hilly, dilly, 9 silly, 7 Zed. All right. All right. So, listen to music. Is this new starting music? Dude, you have unprecedented control with Tainted Lilith. This is your favorite track of the mod? Sounds like Weezer and Avenged Sevenfold. This is Atreyu. Ooh, Bomb Buddy. This is Atreyu. Yep. Dunka. We won't play Isaac all today. We'll mix it up. Okay, I think we're good. We're good start. Tainted, this should be, I don't want to say an easy W, but a streak of 3 is looking like it's possible. And let's go prop bet. Will we get an H up here? No, if we start Fallen Order, you'll know ahead of time. There'll be some pageantry with it for sure. It's called Outside the Fold. There'll be our next single player game. There'll be some pageantry. I promise you that. Unless we slide in like a little golfing over it or something. All right, let's go. All right, let's go prop bet. Will we get a D up on this floor? We may go undefeated here. I mean, this character is very strong. No, you know what? We don't have. There's not a lack of games to play. I'll tell you that. There's not. I mean, we have a meat locker. Is we could have a barbecue every day this month. That's how much meat's in the locker. And bread, we could carb load like we're running 7 marathons. So we got games. It's just a matter of how to figure out how to get the games in while not tanking the channel in the process. But at the same time, I think we passed on that, right? At the same time, you don't know either, right? Like we started playing Isaac. I'm like, oh, we just play it because it's fun. And then, you know, started to pog. That's a good trinket. Characters 9.5 out of 10. Okay. What does this trinket do? Billy's teardrop.
Let's go.
Vibing at Chili's. Thanks for the 16 months of Prime. Said it's a big day. Vibing at Chili's, man. If there were a global Twitch awards for like great Twitch names, you're on the list. I wonder how often Vibing at Chili's goes to Chili's. Which game would you play without worrying about chat? I always worry about chat. I think we skip this and go Angel Deal. Chili's isn't in your state anymore. Let's go. I think we're guaranteed super secret here, right? Guaranteed for your money back. Eddie. Probably go once or twice a year. The ones by you close down. When you go to Chili's, what do you order? This is all new music. That's new tech for us. What is that, magneticity? Is that from Anti-Birth or is that an Eddie original? The Eddie original. Speaking of Eddie, wait, the Eddie room isn't as visible now. Chili's is overrated. Excuse me?
24-hour permanent.
We did not get a D up. We did not get a D up. I think Chili's is properly rated. You know what you're gonna get. As a kid though, man, I thought that was like, I thought that place was the jam. I thought that was like if you say what restaurant you going to, kid, I'm saying Chili's. You have great memories at Chili's. Dude, I've talked about 100 times. There used to be a I think it's still there at Chili's near this computer. It's called Computer Warehouse, Computer Software House, and then it turned into Comp USA. It was right outside there. So we'd roll up to Comp USA, go to Chili's after, get the chicken crispers. Lusty blood. Don't talk to me about the chicken crispers at Chili's. Yeah, the corn on the cob on the side, I never ate it, but you know, I appreciated it for sure. Narrator, he didn't appreciate it because he never ate it. All right, let's we need to get a key here. There's no sponsorship at Chili's. It's just your enjoyment. Dude, our character is locked and loaded. No angel deal? Pageantry boy. I guess we could play the machine, right? I'm using your Lian Lee case you had bought from Comp USA back in the day. I'm talking about. All right, I guess we'll go play that machine. Yo, see Elicom, have a good one. Yo, maybe if we blow this guy up. He'll give us some keys. That worked out. I receive, you receive. It's an aquarium case. So old and busted. Can you share the picture? All right, so we got good stuff here. Our first ever playing You versus the machine she told you about. Hey! That was worth it. I'd say that's worth. That was worth it. What was that, 40 cents? All right, let's keep it moving here. We'll take tech. We should have maybe blown this guy up to give us a better, what, angel deal chance? 40 cents for a laser. All right, I think our work here is done. Thinking about taking the pill. Thinking about it. Circular. That's it. There are 3 total items in the crane game. You know what? Take a mouthful of that. Okay. Why do you think the crane game was so expensive? They can have really good items and they're usually cheap. It gives items. Doesn't it give trinkets too? Oh, so what path are we going? We need to drop something. All right, pass on an Eddie room. Yo, Scrotty119, thanks for the 67 months of support. Actually impossible for the 16 months. Sand Under for the 10 months of Prime. Sand Under said Isaac time. Colin's frowny face. Have a good one, chat. We will find some balance in the force, I promise you. It's just Isaac delivers. We receive pogs, challenges, and pageantry. Oops, thought we still had gold bombs. Is the crane game luck based in real life? Uh-oh. We got to be careful here because we don't want to lose this angel deal. You think a crane game in real life is luck based? I don't think so. I think you line it up. Back-to-back Eddie rooms. Do I know the average age of people in the community? I do not. I do not. Do you? Sometimes the claw doesn't squeeze as hard. We're gonna need that. What's my IRL luck stack? I think I have more like the Mr. Bean luck stat, you know, and some opportunity luck stat. Like just by being in the game, you get a little lucky. Oh, there's a lot of good stuff here. Black candy is hard to pass up. In Canada, some crane games have to pay out every time. Ooh, better chance at an angel deal. Oh, you can blow up the stuff for a bridge. I forgot about that. Memory of a young squirrel. That's not super intuitive to me. All right. Good news is we got a 75. Let's go prop bet. Will we get an angel deal? We have a 75% chance. 75% chance at an angel deal. That's the kind of prop bet you don't get every day. It's almost like 3/4. Let's go peep the item room while the bets are coming in. Thank you for the heads up. I would have forgot about it. Yo, PJ Constable. Same to you. We have not checked any curse rooms either. 75% chance. We can't lose. Bumbo want coin. He can at least eat those coins in that one room. The betting odds are close to the actual odds. Yo, Spitzer, thanks for the Prime Marino 100% invented seltzer water. Could get flying from the angel deer. All right, here we go. All right, this is a great boss to have. This is just like skip to my Lou here. You know exactly what move they're gonna do. Ooh, good boss music too. The angel deal.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Euthanasia and the angel deal. All right. Turn it up. R or L here. L gives us a circle damage. What does R give us? Holy shot. All right, let's call the vote here. %82% say take the right. Holy death shot. What does that do? Is that like crack the sky? Yeah, okay. Randomly crack the sky, looking in the club, looking extra fly. Pretty good run. Wait till Bumbo gets hungry. Does Bumbo give us anything? Ooh, he's getting bigger. We don't know what ending yet. Probably. You know, we don't need the red key. Astro Sloss or go. Thanks for the 7 months. Appreciate the support. Can we still boss rush it? 5 minutes. We've been stalling a lot. Been stalling. I like dropping a trinket is like in our DNA now. Too late? Is that a challenge? We'll take it. Let's go prop bet. Will we get another angel deal? We're only looking at an 18%. For those that can't tell on the screen. Yo, how's side note, how's Starsleep been doing in the wagering? Non-participant? Turn down a hair. Not because it's not good. You're hoarding the dang coins. Seems about right. You piece. Okay, our chance of an angel deal just highly diminished. No more D. We still have a 6% chance. Still 6%.
Cool.
Yo, Flargon, thanks for the support. It's never over. We can go blow up the shopkeeper to get 10%, right? I think we do that. For Team Red. You know we got to do that. So we can increase our angel deal, right? We get it up to like 16%. Uh-oh. How about we just live? No bombs. It's a good run too, man. Let's hodl here for a second. We're gonna take this pill.
Speed down.
Little help here. We'll take a little yum hearts. Don't even let any air come out of the air pipes on that one. All right. Yo, Bumbo shoots? I never knew that. Uh-oh. How did that happen so quickly? Please drop a heart. He also placed bombs. All right. Bosses do a full heart damage? Really? No. Busted face. That's good, but they're not permanent. They're not 24-hour. This is a must to get our increase our angel percentage. They're permanent if you don't get hit. Buy restock. Donate for an angel chance. How many more do you have to donate for an angel? No increase. All right, we're okay. Just don't get hit. Do we donate 7? Oh, 6 more. All right, we still got a 7.6 chance at an angel deal. What could go wrong? I've seen boss rush. I haven't seen boss rush in Repentance, but I've seen it. All right, here we go. I really like this boss music. Team Red, I receive, you receive. We need some more BTTV emotes. I would be open to it, but it's got to be some kind of community challenge. Or like, we lose a run. Because I don't like third-party Marty. I just don't. But like, some kind of challenge where if we win or if we lose, then we get penalized with better Twitch TV emotes. Depot G is kind of nice, though. I won't even lie. I like that, you know, whoever says agree to disagree, I'm okay with that. It's not like saying, oh, wrong take, weird take. I appreciate that. I didn't see the take, but all right. Hang in here. People G is a blessing. Not anything third party to me is like sometimes people People, I used to be that person. I used to go into Twitch channels and I would just see like :D, and I'm like, why are people just typing in :D? You know, it's because they had third-party Marty. So it's like I don't like to have to require someone to do something to enjoy the pogs. Because it's not baked in, you know. Plus, Twitch just got animated emotes. There's your peep OG right there. It's capital D colon. Because it's just like if you don't have it enabled, it's like kind of, it doesn't make sense to someone, you know. Oh, we're already here. We could have boss rushed. This is a good character to have against Mama. Angel deal. Hodl for angel deal. Crack the sky twice and a bumbo bomb. One more hit. No angel deal, you piece. All right, let's go streamer room. BTTVW feels like such a large part of Twitch you can't stop writing KEKW. What is what is copium? What does it look like? What is see like I don't even know what you're talking about. Like this is an example of actually it's a pretty good combo of the dangers of BTTV. I don't even know what you're talking about, but I guess, you know what, to be fair, it's a two-way street. But if you were to describe what copium looks like to me in first grade vernacular, it's Pepe inhaling copium gas. We spam it when you say stuff like we can win this run. What is copium gas? Cope and opium. So like, so it's like when you don't believe the streamer said something. Example, Tarkov is a great channel for copium. False hope. It's like when people are deluding themselves. You think we delude ourselves around here? No delusion. Holding out hope for something that'll never happen. Don't. That's the inverse of don't. Copium is the inverse of don't. Miss the tinted. We don't miss tinted here. Angel deal, please, Eddie. Eddie Angel deal. I think we should probably take it, huh? Yeah, let's take. Take. I will say this. We've talked about before. Keck Leo has a shot. Where's the rock tinted? That's a tough tinted. All right. What the heck is a Keck Leo? It's good. It's Keck Leo is endorsed. It's good. You guys like Peepo G? Peepo G is when you learn something, right? Keck Leo is a Pokemon, that is correct. All right, hang in. I think it's, I don't want to call it an easy win, but we're definitely going to not call it an easy win. I do like flying is nice. Yeah, I had never heard of Peepo G until about a week ago. It's kind of cute. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. You read that as Peepog? What happens if you run into mom's hand? Does she pick you up? Sorry, Bumbo. All right. Dude, that's a lot of eyes. Like today I learned Peepo G would be a Peepo G. All right. What's up, Jay? Jay, what are your thoughts on better Twitch TV, third party Marty emotes? Dude, Bumbo's doing good wood. Well, I kind of like this song. Activate as many as that's very surprising. I'm not saying I expected more out of you, but I'm surprised a third party does not is Wolves at My Door approved. Very, very surprised. Like some things don't bother me, and like if Jay wants to wear Adidas shoes with Reebok socks, you know, more power to him. I just thought that was not his aesthetic. We'll take 25 cents. All right. Yeah, Tainted Lilith is very strong. Better Twitch TV emotes are undefeated. I don't know, some just... We'll start doing some VTTV challenges. for sure. Look up OOO and you'll be on board with better Twitch TV emotes. It's a good song. All right. We're gonna find a secret. You better believe it. Secret. Secret. No secrets. All right. Huddle. Huddle. We went in a little hot and tasty. Like the chicken crispers at Chili's. Okay, Cobalt Corner. Cobalt Corner. Oh, nice try, Bumbo. You know what? Nice try, Bumby. All right, streamer room. Streamer room. All right. We're okay here. I don't like BTTV because it devolves to emote spam culture. What about streamer room culture? Bang, 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 ba bang, 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 bang. All right. What's more pog, streamer room or city of gold? I have to say the music in City of Gold, but the pageantry of streamer room, because you just don't know what you're gonna get. Let's go prop bet. Will we beat Blue Bazzi? Dude, our shots are locked and loaded. We have slow shots now. Slow shots, but big D. That's... Dude, I like that Bumble actually... The bombs he places, undefeated. All right, let's keep going up. Oh, nice. They got players. Bumbo equals 1 run. I don't know about that. Like, we still got to be a player. Let's go back and get that hort. I don't, man, it's anyone's ball game right now. I don't know what's gonna happen here. You just gotta play good, forehead. All right. And if you know, if you kill one of them last, they drop an H up item. Oh, you mean the one that we desperately need? Pancopium. Holy. We can't lose this heart. We're gonna need it. Look at the wavies. All right. Bone heart in the last room. You don't say. Sire?
Sire, they have stolen the money transport.
Thank you. Who said it? Baker Classic 24 hour?
24-hour permanent.
Wow. You versus the you she told you about. Here we go. Blue Bozzy, baby. Okay, they got players. Get out of here. What was that explosion? Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we
Get in the box. That's a one run. That's post-it note Phillip. I'll take it. Lilith is a good player. Also, a streak that was once 2 has now become 3, ladies and gentlemen. Now the pressure's starting to mount. Starting to mount, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at the old post-it. Not bad. Top row-icity. Good run. Yo, SML Sugar Lumps, thanks for the 3 months. Flargon, thanks for the 3. Immortal, thanks for the 2 months. I appreciate it. From an OSU alum. Spin to win. I thought they said only the first one had to be spun. Spin it again. Oh, look up OOO. That's fair.
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
Dunk, dunky, dunky, dunk. Oh, 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 oh. Can you see what he has on? How do you see what? How do you see what people have? Yo, Zani, I'm in the Eastern time zone. How do you see what which ones they have on? Use the BTTV emote menu. Where's that at? Oh, on someone's channel? I'm not gonna do that. All right. Are we doing random? No, I'm not adding oh. Painted Bethany. We could do that. Is our 3 streak? If it's random, we'll keep it going. Was our first one a random or no? I know the last 2 are random. What's up, Ryan, by the way? We played a little Tarkov today. It was random. What did we start with? We won with all right, we'll let it spin. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a random streakicity of at least 2. Anything but lost. Appion. All right. Appionicity. If you want to play along at home, 1 yilly nilly 6487 really. Appion. Appion makes. What does Appion make? Abyss makes Locust. And then if we lose it. Sucks items and gets flies. Oh, okay. Do I have customs Locust mod on? No. Does that mean like it makes them like the keys of Bethany? You piece. Apple bottom is straightforward. Trade offer, I receive, you receive. Don't! The music is good. Dun, dun, dun. Danny B called. He wants the soundtrack for Repentance back. All right. Stranger Things .wave. This guy is the reason why you unlocked Echo Chamber. Don't talk to me about Echo Chamber. So there's no point in using Abyss. Oh, jeez. Don't want to say rip streak, but we definitely don't want to say it. Send the streak out the window, man. That hurts. That was like 2 runs. All right, we'll run it back here. There goes the streak. But you know what? With every streak ends is another beginning's tale. Anything but lost. Okay, we'll go forgotten. For really, 3 Jilly, Clarity Lily, 77 Illy. So this one you change. You throw him. Ew. He's like the best character. Peepo G. We'll turn it into a good character. I promise you that. Narrator, he did not. So there's no shooting, just throwing. Okay, Dan.
Thank you. Can we
I don't want to
please
say
get
Eddie
some
ran out of.
spam in the
I don't want
chat?
to say Eddie ran out of ideas with this one, but I'm not saying it. Yo, Pale Beast.
Can we get some dang pack spam in the chat, please?
I appreciate the support. No, it's a creative idea. I give it. I get it. This is an anti-birth character. That explains it. Oh, did he just insult anti-birth? That's what repentance really is. I am just horsing around. There's something that is there like some upgrades or something I'm missing? Like I receive, you receive? Play the Eddie room. I mean, it's basically like you're throwing a shot put, right? Appion is shot put. H up. Can't. Free curse rooms. Yeah, I mean, like, I get it. It's a creative way to play Isaac. I would say it's it's definitely some kind of tier. Some kind of tier. Now, that, my friend, is how we get in business here. This is how we get into business. I receive free friends. You receive hog you. The bombs will drop from the bones, not the ghost. Okay, let's go tainted. Tainted room. All right. So basically anything that generates soulsies is why we're here. Wait till he plays hot potato. Talk to me about hot potato. I'm just trying to think, man. When's the last time you had a baked potato with nothing on it? And why was it never?
Let's go.
M Babs, thanks for the 35 months. Appreciate it. Knocking on the door of the 3-6. Actually, you know what? I can't even... A plain hot potato with nothing in it is not bad. Nothing. Yeah, no butter. Nothing. But let's not talk about butter. Butter is one of the most unnecessary condiments of all time. The only thing it should be used for, or only thing it's good for, is cooking. It's good for cooking. It is not Hot Take Thursday. I did get Twitter modded by Shannon yesterday for my take on another food product, but no, I'm not taking it back because, like, look, if you get good bread at a diner, good toast, we've talked about this. If you get good bread at a diner, it doesn't need butter. Sure, does it enhance the flavor? Yeah, but is it necessary? No. He's worried about Hollow Knight making a comeback, so we were bad-mouthing butter to distract the audience. Whoever said that 24-hour VIP, you found out our plan. It seems plausible. I cannot deny it. But it's also, whenever I spew something like that, it is real, you know? Like, 9 out of 10 times I'm asking for dry toast. Yeah, you just say dry wheat. That's what I say. What would you like with your big breakfast? Dry wheat, please. I never get any looks from the waitress or waiter. Maybe after they turn around, they give me one of those. What about cheese? Do you put cheese on toast? We didn't get our item yet, did we? Can I get a glass of air? H up. Golden options. Worcester sauce. I'm about that life. Anything salty? I would say Worcester more applicable than butter. All right, let's go. We'll say this though. Sometimes, like, we go somewhere. Why in chat if you know what zip sauce is, and in chat if no? So if you don't know what zip sauce is, I gotta explain it. That's Pog face right there. Okay, so zip sauce is like a buttery Worcester sauce that you put on a steak. All right, it's very salty. You know what I would call it? I would call it like K-Kona soy sauce. That's what I would call it. I would call it K-Kona soy sauce. And so sometimes, like, if I have it, like, you know, you like cut the meat, you dip it in. Like when it's all done, I'll go pinkies up and I'll drink the rest of it. And sometimes that'll get a look from whoever I'm eating with. They're like, did you just drink that sauce? I'm like, yeah. Because it's good. Don't knock it until you try it. I've tried butter. Have you tried drinking zip sauce? All right, then. As a French Canadian, you can relate. You drink the brown sauce. It's fine. Just don't talk to me about that rubbery cheese you eat. Sorry, this is all a bit too much for you. It's all right, you know. That's the thing. It's a no judgment zone. Sweep. Unseasoned potato. I mean, it's just, what do you want to put on the potato? At that point, it's no longer a potato. It's just a pile of condiments. Yeah, I'd like chives, sour cream, butter, bacon bits. Okay, so you just want that. You don't really want the potato part. That's fine. No judgment. Just order that. A pile of that. Euthanasia. Which one do we want? L or R here? I like the skin of the potato. It's good. I'm down with that. There's just something about the texture. Is there any nutritional value to the skin of the potato? Or is it just to fill your stomach? Do I order a plain burger? Most of the time, I won't get cheese on the burger, but I hope for... I will always forego cheese for crisp onion, lettuce, and tomato if it's crisp, not mushy though. But cheese, cheese on a hamburger, also unnecessary. If it's a good burger, you don't need the cheese to drown the flavor. Why not just get a patty of cheese? Am I okay? Yeah, I'm just sharing with you true facts. You heard of True Detective? This is true facts. I do like mushrooms. Actual horrible take. If Jay's still here, he went to the #1 burger place in the world with me. Happens to be in Dearborn, Michigan. You don't have to get cheese on it. It's still the #1 burger place in the world.
Subscriber.
This is like how someone eats when they first get out of the joint since 1993. A burger doesn't need cheese to be a burger. That's why it's called a hamburger. I'm just telling you, look up the best burger in the world. It's in Dearborn, Michigan. We've talked about it 100 times. There's no menu, and they don't give you a bill. And they don't take credit card. It's called Miller's. It's called Miller's in Dearborn, Michigan. It's the honor system. So whatever you order, you just go up there and tell the bartender. I mean, I don't know much about much, but we're buying that. All right, let's keep it moving. Baked potato with no seasoning is what you feed to someone who you don't care if they hate you. Look, you just tinted. You just don't. What do you need? If you're gonna have a baked potato, have a baked potato. If you want a bunch of stuff on it, order one of those appetizers from Chili's. Loaded baked potatoes. A little salt. But why? Baked potato with no seasoning is torture. I don't know, man. Like, try it. Treat yourself tonight. When you make your baked potato, don't put anything on it. And be like, you know what? Not wrong. Otto? I'll give Eddie some credit. This is a new way to play Isaac, man. He's found 17 new ways to play Isaac.
Let's go.
I'm starting to, you know what? I'm starting to become abreast the Appian here. Why season anything? D up. I'm just saying it's just butter, right? Like, I guess this is all starting to hit me. Like, I don't put sour cream on anything either. Talk about another unnecessary. It dilutes whatever you're eating. Yeah, I like stats up. You just don't need it. I don't need it. Sour cream, like, if you're putting sour cream in something, it must not be creamy enough as it is. So you need to ruin it. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of stuff that, you know, there's a portion of the community that likes diluting their food. Like, that's another one, you know? And when that, like, if we order takeout or something, my wife, you know, makes it, if I'm ordering, she makes, she's like, say, hey, can you make sure they have sour cream on mine? Because I always ask for no sour cream. Because you just, what do you need sour cream for? But she likes it, so, you know, their own. Dry soup.
Let's go.
I love Pichu. Thanks for the 9 months of Prime, and also the updated Pog X, which I haven't updated yet. Pichu did a new dang Pog X, so it's like frame perfect. I appreciate that. I gotta upload it. People are getting pretty heated about these takes. No judgment zone. Do you enjoy eating the powdered water flavoring? You can throw bones inside the curse room. I got you. Viewership has gone up since Dan revealed he only eats banana peels. Ooh, Jurassic Park or Firing Squad? L? Mama's in the kitchen. I'll tell you, man, Star Sleep in real life, Star Sleep's pretty funny. Pretty funny guy. Do I like grits? I do like grits. I don't even add heat to my foods. If you have to heat it, then it didn't grow hot enough in the ground. I mean, you're talking about Ryan Gary, man. This guy has like... I'm not... Ryan Gary wouldn't send something back, but he wouldn't order it unless he knew it wasn't like perfectly seasoned.
I can see forever.
Well, excuse me, the bouillabaisse was a little bit too Worcestery for me, so I'm gonna have to pass on that. I actually ate oatmeal this morning. You can ask if you'd like. Do I put anything in it? Sometimes. Did I add water to it? Yeah, because that's not oatmeal. You would just be eating oats. You didn't ask if I eat oats. It wasn't diluted. Dan prefers the Lucky Charms from the floor. I'm trying to think, man, when like Star Sleep knows some of our cuisine. But I will say that Star Sleep got me hooked on. I didn't know what Trader Joe's was before Star Sleep. I thought it was like kind of like when I was a kid in high school. When I was in 9th grade, this kid sitting across from me was wearing this like fleece with like the word Abercrombie and Fitch on it. I'm like, does your dad work there or something? I didn't know what it was. Like I thought it was like a accounting firm or something. Same thing with Trader Joe's. I'm like, what's Trader Joe's? All right, hodl here. But that 3 cheese pizza from Trader Joe's, don't even begin to debate that. Burger with no buns. It's called steak. Look, it didn't have to go down this path just because yesterday went to one of those ice cream places where you like, you know, it's got all the handles. And they had like probably like 6 to 8 flavors of ice cream. Pass on all that. Go right to the sherbet or get out of my way. You prefer ice cream over sherbet? You prefer being dehydrated. Not even frozen yogurt. I'm talking sherbet. Sherbet is like, that's like a new medium. Ice cream is just like frozen milk. Gotta be careful here. What the heck's the difference between sherbet and sorbet? It's the same thing, right? One's if you get it in Michigan, the other's if you get it in Vancouver. Yeah, we got all the guppies yesterday. You don't need pizza, just give you bread. I mean, same theorem. Big money, big money. That's not glass cannon, but we think it is. Did my man just buy a soul converter to a character that can't have souls? That's like people who put stuff in baked potatoes. Joking. All right, hang on. I would just like though to wrap up the convo. If you have a potato in your house and you're planning on making dinner tonight or even lunch, give yourself a shot at a plain baked potato. The skin just tastes a little bit better with nothing on it. I loved a loaded baked potato. No, you just like the loaded stuff. You don't like the potato part. Trust me, I know what you like. Just give it a chance. Like, I'm seeing all these Dan's game in chat. Ooh, look at, do they both have pog face? Double pog face. I think we pass here. You agree with the potato theory? Yeah, I'm not, look, I understand bacon is better than no bacon, but just give it a shot. Tell us what's in the mug. Coffee, ice cubes, a little splash. It's a little splash.
Hey, I do like your coffee with a little Kareem.
Just a little splash. A little splash of almonds. Flavored almonds. Where's this boss fight? It's not diluting the coffee. It accentuates the natural flavor.
Power pill.
Hear me out. Just drink the whole coffee beans. You can chew coffee beans. It's legal. Like, my aunt one time got us chocolate covered coffee beans. They're really good. I would try them plain though. I have never tried plain coffee beans, but I would try it. Fully loaded coffee. I mean, don't even get me started on butter and coffee, all right? All right. There's our exit. All right. Nice shot. They got players. They got players. Devil deal, devil deal, devil deal, angel deal. We could go beast fight. Maybe we'll go beast fight. We'll see what happens here. What time is it? It is noon Eastern Standard Time in the Midwest. I would eat some coffee beans. Why would you? Was there a reason? What? Like, has anyone why in chat if you've ever eaten raw coffee beans? Like, I'm not saying like a plate full, but maybe a handful, and in chat if no. Aren't they rock hard? What was the vote on that one? It busted? Been busting a lot lately. If you had to guess, 60%. I've never done it, but I don't see why not. Like, most of the time, the stuff in its original format is better. Dan, Kate, and I shared a great burger experience at Miller's. What did See Now Walrus say? Don't talk about Miller's. I just knew Jay would appreciate it. I don't remember if he got the cheeseburger or hamburger, but I know Jay appreciates good stuff. It was awarded the top 10 burger distinction from Southeast Michigan Magazine. All right, you know what? That's fine, Ryan. You ever come to Michigan? Guess where you're not going. Do we get anything from here? Ooh, we got some G-Hills. The best item in the game. Don't. All right, we're out of here. Did you see the article about the top foods in Toronto? Was Library Pub on there? Library Pub is Canada's best burger. Miller's is the world's best burger. What's the best part of a shrimp? I've never eaten the head of a shrimp, so I can't in good faith answer that question. But I would like you to check out Stale Cracker on YouTube or on TikTok. It is Cajun-based cooking for all. Also, the derivative of this.
That's money, dude.
What's the TikTok? A whole nother story. So I think he recently did like a brand deal with a crawfish shipping company, so you could get like crawfish shipped to your where you are live. I'm like, how does that work? You know, I have very little experience in Cajun food, but I can tell you I'm about it. Do we take pixel mush? Toast. I'm from Louisiana, and it's not all that. It gets played out. I don't know the connotation, so I'm careful to say a word I don't know the meaning of it, believe it or not. But I believe the individual called Stale Cracker on TikTok has a name. I think it's a Cajun name for people who don't like Louisiana food. But I don't know if it's bad or not, so I'm not going to say it. But he says it a lot, so I would imagine that it's probably not bad. What the heck just happened? You know what? You know what it's like? It's the name of an agent in The Usual Suspects. Why was I so mad we lost that? Wait a second. We need the card tinted. He's like a tertiary character. Yes, Baker Classic. It's like one of the third tier agents in the movie. All right, dial. Narrator, he was not dialed. Okay. All right, what do we want to do here? The world's our oyster. The world's our oyster. We can go fight Dogma, maybe. I don't know if we have the sauce to go Dogma, though. I don't think we have the sauce to go Dogma. We just did Streamer Room. We just did it. Let's go fight Beast.
The fool.
Avionics. Let's do it. All right, we got it. Mozzie 2. I told you guys we're not gonna. Today is not a all Isaac all day today. I promised you that. Huddle. We'll hit those.
Lock down.
We hit those. Hang in here. That's worth a bomb. Have a nice life says, wow, Dan with over 1,000 viewers. Would have never guessed this a year ago. Get some T-space T spam in the chat, please. If you don't mind. All right, let's go prop bet. Will we make it to Dogma? Will we just make it to Dogma? Broken clock is right twice a day. Caffeine pill is right 7 times. You know what? What does question mark pill do? Let's go. Lord Zero, thanks for the 6 months. Enjoy your white gold chain, Isty. Appreciate it. Zombs Royale is a difference maker. I really like, what would you call this? Is not dissonance. What, the melody of the song? Donkey, 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 donkey. You know what? Watch this move. Watch this move. Watch this putt. Sorry, guys. I'm trying. I know this may be a little flooding, but we're good. Is there a Spelunky music mod? It's a great question. Where's Waldo hat? We're not taking Lord. LMRR here. You guys make the call. Seeing a lot of M's. Yeah. You versus the triple shot she told you about.
That one's for the 596.
That's good. Some good bomb placement. I'll wait to see him next time. I got you. The freebies. What if we get broken clock versus Dogma? played Enter the Gungeon last night. It's awesome. That's one that like there's high pogs and we never really like, we definitely got into it, but we rarely even scratched the surface. Luck up, tears down. Easily a top 11 roguelike. What about a top tinted? Wait, there's no boss here, right? Dude, crappy lemur. Do not worry about it. Just hang out. Appreciate the fact that you're here. All right. A pause note. Here we go.
I spent it. It's gone. Just get over it.
What do you mean it's gone? How can you have...
Excuse me, my anti-birth music is off. Peace, peace, peace. All right. Nicely done. Any items? No, we picked them all up. Jimbo Fisher, here we go. We're heading up. I don't know, man. Dogma? Look, we've pulled off stranger things, man. We pulled off stranger things than beating Dogma when we shouldn't have. I promise you that. There is some sauce on this character, though. I will always admit when we make a mistake. Plain baked potatoes is not a mistake, but saying this character did not have sauce, there's some sauce on it. There's some sauce on this character. What happens if you pop that?
He's self-destructive and disturbed, just like his father. Look at who he has to look up to. And you're drunk again, aren't you?
Shut up, Maggie. Shut up. You just keep pushing me like this. I'm leaving.
Good.
Man, remember the first time we played this? This was...
Abandon us like you've abandoned yourself.
Stream Minkus.
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
I thought we got another item room. I thought we got the red item room. Instead, we just have Elaine Venice slow dancing. All right. Why? What? Why do we use the red key? Gotta use the red key. We can't use this. We can't use the Seinfeld mod. Come on. All right. It did take me a minute to like be okay with using the red key there, though. I'm with you on that. I don't know, man. I mean, you don't want to say Team Red's getting a major payday, but you know what the next bet's gonna be. Are we gonna beat Dogma? We're getting dangerous enough here. I'll tell you that. We're getting dangerous enough to be dangerous. So as a play for Dogma, then we just throw this at the TV and just start whacking. You get a free 1-up if you have the tainted character unlocked.
You need to repent. You need to confess your sins and become saved. Let his light inside you cleanse
You are
insane. You are taking this too far. Did you hear how you sound?
the specific vibe could be killed. I'm with you. Ooh, power pill. That could be good. Double T tours. T tours. Oh, you don't like the vibe? What's wrong with the vibe? extremely uplifting and positive. No serious undertones whatsoever. All right. Take a mouthful of that. There we go. Not the elasticity. I'd put that on mildly satisfying. What's the Reddit? Oddly satisfying? When you... There we go. Ooh. But there's Isaac dailies, huh? Are they handmade by Eddie? Around here, even the potatoes half full.
Wait, we need you. Your son
Every single one?
needs you.
I'm doing more harm than good.
They're generally not very good. Dude, look at that. Why are the... What's the deal with the HP on those things? You've got 370 hours in Isaac. You never played it daily? I mean, I don't think I have either. You're a fantasticity. Oh, baby. All of a sudden, Dogma starting to maybe become a reality. Team Red may double down with their winnings on getting the Dogma. Dogma could be a real possibility. We're starting to come into the realization of that. You know what? I like this character. I like this character. Please. You. Gonna beat Dogma easy? I wouldn't go that far. I think we got a battle. That's brutal. Okay. Sire. This is not a good room for us. You know what? Maybe we just bomb out. You know what, chat? You're ahead of the game. You are ahead of the game. The game is circular. All right. Dunk, 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 dunk. We got a shot here. Ladies and gentlemen, will we beat Dogma? New prop bet. Mr. Squeezy. Sleep in the bed? Dum, 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 dum. Go ahead, Team Blue. Team Blue, I know you don't think we're gonna beat Dogma. I know you don't think it. Catastrophani's got 15K. Do I hear a 20K bet? Do I got a 20K bet? Do I got a 20K bet? Do I got a 20K bet? Anyone got a 20K bet? 20K bet? Can I get a 20K? Can I get a 20? Can I get a 20K bet? 20K? I mean prediction. 20K on Blue? Zachariah. Okay, can I get a 25? Can I get a 25? Can I get a 25? Can I get a 30? I got a 30K on Red. I got a 20K on Red. Okay. Let's see what's one. All right. It's a 2-to-1 payout for Team Blue. I will ensure that does not happen. Big bet, baby. Big bet. Okay. Yo, is there new music for this? I'm gonna save the next one for Beyblades. No, well, hopefully we don't have Beyblades. Beyblades? No Beyblades. Beyblades. Oh. Otto. You piece. Are we supposed to hit this garbage? Make a mouthful of that. Uh-oh. Go. Pac-Man. No more Beyblades. Eat them!
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
All right. All right. I offer you a Team Red payday. I would also invite you also receive another betting opportunity to beat the beast. We got to win this one. This is, I'm giving you 100% sweat here. 100% sweat equity in this run. Oh, wait. How are we going to beat the beast? We don't have a shot. All right. I never noticed the winged Isaac there before. We got 10,000 on red. I like it. All right. New music? Bruh. Otto. Oh, it's slowed. Wait, why did that thing have Holy Mantis? We got Power Pill too, just in case. Hit him right in the envelope eye. We gotta go get him. Dude, he's putting in big D. Got him. Dude, he's destroying. Hang in here, Appian. Who's up next? This one is getting the hole, right? No, this is the hard one. I think this is the hardest one. George Lucas bomb. Not talking episode 1. Oh, geez. Dude, he must waff. Hang in here. Get to the hole, get to the hole, get to the hole, get to the hole. Hang in here. Yeah. Oh, we can't get him. Saved. Hang in here. What do we do now? Power pill or hodl? Save him. What the heck just happened? I've never seen it this far. What it new tech? We've never seen this in a fight before. Is that new tech? No, we gotta save the pill for emergency if we get down to 1H. This is it, right? Yeah, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Uh-oh. That's a problem. No, we're okay, we're okay. Oh, this is just dodge Marty. I think we're okay. I don't want to. We're not celebrating. We're not celebrating either. Oh wait, hodl. When you're ahead, when someone gives you the test before you take the test. Nice and easy. Eat him. Throw him again. This, I would say, this was rather litigious in our favor. Ladies and gentlemen, get him out of here.
Then suddenly, the sky above cracked open, and a white beam of light reached down into the earth, smiting the mother of harlots asunder and setting the blood lake to a boil.
That's hard, dub.
As the beast descended down into the lake of fire, Isaac ascended towards the crack in the sky, and as he flew, he could see echoes of his past before him. He saw his mother mourning the loss of her son. He saw his father leaving them without turning to say goodbye. He saw his mother sleeping and his father taking money from her purse. He heard the late-night fights they had that kept him up at night, and the guilt he felt for what he believed he was causing. He felt the pain in his stomach during those sleepless nights, and saw his shadow in the closet waiting for him. As he rose, he felt his fears drop from his body, his shame, his worry pulled from his being. As he became lighter, his ascent became faster. He saw his one true companion alive and well. He saw his mother and father together again, holding each other. He felt his mother kissing him on the head after he had said his prayers, and the comfort in knowing someone was watching over him. He saw
I like that smile in the last one.
And the faces of his parents filled with joy and optimism. And then he saw nothing. Are you sure this is how you want this story to end, Isaac? You're the one writing it. It doesn't have to end this way. Here, how about we tell it a different way? Maybe a happy ending?
Okay, Daddy.
Good. Are you getting sleepy yet?
Yeah.
Okay, so Isaac and his
dude,
parents
I like
lived
the ending,
in a
man.
small house on the top of a hill.
I like the ending. Isaac's tomb has appeared in the basement. The streak. Who were we? Appian. Only one posted? We were the first. Still one? I thought we get multiple. We beat Mom and we beat Dogma and we beat Beast. You don't get a post-it for Dogma? Mom and Dogma aren't. What? Wow. It was a good run though. And we got Beasticity. I am on the right side. We were tainted, forgot. Peace. All right, ladies and gentlemen. If you're playing more Isaac, try hot potato. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take a quick break. When we return, more pogs. While I'm gone, I'm gonna run some highlights or lowlights, depending on how you look at them. Run some ads. The ads support the channel. And let's watch this in case for some people may have missed this. It's transparent here. Okay? We'll do a little performance review. I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. Enjoy it. Okay. This is our first ever annual performance review. We either get hired or fired for another year on the Twitch platform. Be sure to smile at the camera and show you're not nervous. Thank you for the opportunity. I am grateful to have provided you clean, positive entertainment over the past year. Comma, don't forget to give them thumbs up. Hey, it's Dan. In addition, it has been my pleasure and my honor and duty to show up on time every single day, 5 days a week at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Parentheses. Don't forget to mention the times you were late. That's okay. This performance review has been compiled by the head of HR. Can we please get some dang pack spam in the chat? Mr. Bridgman. I hear he's very analytical. He combed through every single performance review that was left by the community, contabulated the results, and provided this PowerPoint presentation. I have not seen it. I felt like it was only fair to be evaluated live. With that being said, performance review 2021, reviewer statistics. I know there's some math wizards out there. Let's get into it. Don't talk to me about statistics and Isaac ever again. This must be talking about the infamous shell game, where we often are told 10% of the time we go outer rim, 80% of the time we go right down the middle. I'm not sure what this has to do with the performance review, but let us press forward. Reviewer statistics. This is the HR staff breakdown. There's a huge panel of HR compliance officers that have rated our performance over the past year. Of their experience in the 596 Corporation, 33.3% have been around over 1 year.
Can we get some dang pogs in the chat, please?
18.5% of the reviewing HR board had the goal to leave a review and they're not subbed.
Are you kidding me?
Thank you. Can we please get some dang packs? Whoever's running the soundboard, please. Not today. We're trying to impress the HR board so we get our contract renewed for another year. So if we can just lay off the soundboard today. All right. Thank you for presenting that to me, the HR board. Dan, I removed all the responses from the non-subs like you asked. Everything's transparent here, okay? So now it's all out there. Areas for improvement. I mean, let's be honest. You know, I think we've squeezed the orange enough. How much more can we give? Areas for improvement. From community member Arrow Eagle 333, as I believe is a senior member of the HR board.
Yeah, hi. This is Arrow Eagle from Connecticut. First-time caller, long-time listener. Huge fan, Daniel.
Thank you.
Anyway,
thank you.
One area of improvement for the channel is to drink way more water during the show. I'm worried about your hydration.
Point taken. We take our hydration very seriously. 9.5% of the HR compliance mentioned stalling. There are some clearly refined members who are HR officers within the corporate structure of the 596, and there are those that, you know, just give it to you straight. Lonnie Juice is one of those. 8% mentioned sticking to the schedule and platter. Sure, sometimes we put 3 games on the platter, and we have a 19-hour run that just eats the entire platter. But I'm with you. We can improve upon that. 4% of reviewers want more collabs. Look, some of these statistics, 95% of the restaurant wants their fried rice without peas, but we're nitpicking here. 5%, 8%, 4%. Maybe just pick the peas out. Say, can we just open up a prop bet? I have not seen this presentation. Will we see the words Hollow Knight in the next 3 slides? Variety. Exclamation point. We want to see loads of new games. I notice these are all Anon, by the way. Full playthroughs. We just want to see one game played all the way through. I will take note of that. Rygar, Kid Icarus. But the one game they all agreed on. I think we can skip past this. We skip past. If you don't mind me, I just have some follow-up questions. I know now is not the time to ask, but this is just I'm taking mental note. Does the corporate structure of the 596 intend on tanking viewership with Hollow Knight playthrough? Areas for improvement, but by far the most mentioned improvement. Now hear me out. Look, I know our workforce. I know the upper management. I know the executive board. They're going to say by far the most mentioned area of improvement is that there is no improvement.
Ladies and gentlemen,
we're getting hired.
We got him.
Look, at the end of this, you're gonna submit your H or F, hired or fired, but I like the way this conversation is going. The 0.05% raise is starting to look attainable.
Areas of improvement, I really don't think there's anything to improve. The stream is one of the most entertaining and positive streams there is.
Now I'm expecting the hammer to hit after this. Areas of excellence, clean rating. Ooh, that's new tech. 9.15 out of 10. Positivity rating, I'm gonna say 9.12.
Holy!
I don't hate Hollow Knight. Okay. Like clean and positive, I feel like that's always in our control. Entertainment, you guys have been relatively kind. Look, I wouldn't bet on being hired or fired for another year, have our contract renewed, but you're making me feel like we got another year.
I think it's cool how Dan brings in a whole bunch of new elements to the show, new variety in games. I quite like variety, a lot of spice, and of course there's, you know, a unique perspective on games. Rather than just pointing out the flaws, he turns them into jokes.
You're saying we just make jokes around here? Very serious gaming. Very critical. Hey, it's Dan. If you're enjoying the video, hit the like button. It helps out a ton. Thank you. If future expectations. Now, I think we need to be very, 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 very careful with this one, because one of the things I strive to do around here is to focus on right now. We're not going to talk about future playthroughs, Fallen Order to Hollow Knight. We talk about what's happening right now and also in the past. That's what a performance review is all about. I'd like to make a motion, since this performance review has gone so well. I'd like to call a quorum or a motion. Can we get a Y in chat to skip the future expectations segment of the performance review, and in chat to not skip it? 94% of the live HR board says we cannot skip it. Fine. I would love to see more collabs with other streamers. I feel like Mathis is due for a return to the channel. You know, when Mathis is available, I believe he is currently working on a como se dice, medicinal herbal business venture. When he is available, when he's not working on the Chilluminati podcast, which is a top 10 podcasts in the world, Paranormalicity. Check it out on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, Stitcher. Hope there's an additional stream at some point where viewers can watch a show along with Dan, even if it's not a whole season. You know, I think, you know, JXP Corp, I know I'm not in the position to negotiate, being that you're on the executive board and I am the employee. I think the fact it's not a whole season, I think we could maybe put that in the hopper right next to Hollow Knight. Mr. Bridgman, can you delete the slide? You thought I liked Star Citizen? I do. Do we believe in the project? You bet your face. So our official response from this is we will return to Star Citizen when there is a fun gameplay loop. We remain optimistic for the future of the game, believe in the leadership team, and we'll go down on the ship.
I would love to see more interviews with either devs or non-LSS members.
Cobalt.
Maybe it is even just game devs. You know, you connect really well with the people behind the game. I don't think a lot of creators do that. I think that would be a fun idea.
What a grandiose idea. 6-month goal. I think we can hit that target. Dark Souls, no hit run.
Are you kidding me?
I'm flattered that you think we could do that. Dan, there's no way you can do it. Don't. When I first found the stream, this dude was talking gibberish and mispronouncing everything and singing songs about a man named Derek Yu.
Hi, my name is Derek Yu, and I'm the creator of Spelunky.
But now I realized I was the lost one. Now I speak Danglish. I'd like to see more blue and some respect on Klay Thompson's name. I mean, my man in the 2014-2015 season scored an NBA record 37 three-point contest. Top that off, became the first player in NBA history, at least 7 3-pointers. I combined with Curry to make 505 threes, by the way. Passing the US record by 41. Free-for-all. Shout out to the mods. Can we get some zero spam in chat for the mods? We always say the best mods on Twitch, but I think Brett, Digi, Fury, Metal, and Shannon do a fantastic job 5 days a week, being tremendous community ambassadors and leading by example. This is the truest thing ever written in the HR support. Some zero spam in chat. Okay. Mr. Bulb.
Why the 596? Huh. Open up your browser, entertainment dowser. Tune in to watch some kid defeat Bowser. Open up the chat, say what's up, homies. Really like what I see, more please. And out of the
lot of cake.
Thinks he's the man. Only makes friends from Japan. Says tell you what, here's the plan. You just shut up on demand, or you're facing a 30-year ban. I'm too old for toxic. I prefer the optics of finding a home in the 596. 5 times more positive, 9 times more clean, except for a couple of memes. Feeling brand new on the scene. Just man in front of green screen, playing Tarkov on the stream. He didn't move, but I think that's okay because he made a home where there ain't one. Welcome to the 596.
Made the beat. New intro.
Let me bring you this mix. Mr. B with the dang lyrics. Skip all the drama, yo. 9 lives like Calico. What other streamer can you watch along with Granny, though? No limits, no breaks, no cursing, no hate, just entertainment. This is a family show. If you follow Sir So on his quest to treat you to a lovely breakfast that ye can't retreat to, then make it the best us and facing defeat could turn over the red shirts into voting deep blue. But that's what 596 is home. No blue or red.
Isaac and his mother lived alone in a small house on a hill. Isaac kept to himself, drawing pictures and playing with his toys, as his mother...
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Oh. All right, we're doing one more winning Isaac run. Then we're going to take a look at the Steam library. See what happens. All right. Our last one was the spin to win, right? We'll go random. Yo, 2112R, thanks for the gifted sub. Lord Zero, thanks for the 6 months. Macaroni Baby, thanks for the 1 year. Pie Till I Die, thanks for the 6 months. RP Deck, brand new subscriber, 100% distant relative of Role Players Association. And Pale Beast, thanks for the 5 gifted subs.
Let's go.
All right, here we go. McNuggets, thanks for the 11 months of Prime knocking on the door of your first gold chainicity. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the streak is won. The wheel is spun. No lost. No lost. No lost. Blue Bozzy, our first time ever playing is Tainted. Blue Bozzy. Hold. And we have options. What? How do we change? The heck? Do we collect them or something? Let's see if we can figure this out. No stall any percentage. So we have some kind of inventory system. Which is fairly interesting. We'll take a little holy water. I'll take that start. Let's go prop bet. Will we survive the floor? Can that hurt them if we throw it at them? Donkey dunk. It's just chocolate. He's a chocolatier of epic proportions. All right. So we have a silver one. It's like a blocker, right? Oh. It was like a blocker. So our H is going to be an issue. Our health, I mean, it's not an issue unless we make it an issue. Let's not make it an issue. Let's just treat it with the tissue. And expire a new issue. Here we go. Ooh, okay. So we get to select what we use here. Let's just try this one. That doesn't really give us... Ooh, they walked into it. Okay. Not sure we're quite there yet, but we're trying to wrap our head around it. Okay. We'll figure it out. Whoops. We put something in the jar, and when you put it in the jar, it transforms it. Or you can just use it with the L button. Okay, so it's a multi-purpose, dual usage piece of chocolate. Single use, dual feature. Okay, so what happens when we put that in here? That's interesting, you know? Take a mouthful of that. That's interesting. That's new tech to hodl. Red candy to me is worth going to the moon. Okay, just I think we have an early good build with holy water, so I think we don't walk into shots like that, especially if we want to win here. All right, I think we're okay. It hits a little bit different. You're not wrong. I have no idea why we generated so many bombs, but we did get Euthansia. Wow, how did all that stuff multiply? Praise the forehead. Speedball. We go down. Let's go down. I have no idea how we did that. Oh, you drop chocolate if you deal D. Okay. Maybe. We got him stuck in a Booyah base right there. Thank you for the 8% return. No problem. Let's go prop bet. Will we survive this flood? I would just like to point out to Team Blue, we do have 1.5 hearts. That's all. If I could implore it, can I get a 10K bet from Team Blue? Anyone Team Blue willing to put up 10K? I mean, the odds are just incredulous. Okay, Love Musica, we got a 10K bet against us. I'm starting to hit the microphone a little bit for Team Red here, you know? We're trying to rally some. Sometimes you got to panic throw a little bit. Tinted. Not tinted. It's tinted. One of these is explosive, isn't it? Shoot. This one's explosive. Shot speed up. Black candy. All right, hang in here. Just hodl here. We got 1 heart, Marty. Uh-oh. Well, we don't have a ton of outs here. Bomb the blue fires. We do not have bombs.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, don't. All right, new streak, new day, new spin. What was the payout on that one? Painted Eden. If you want to play along at home, Billy, Dilly, Nilly, Xylophone, Jilly, Zed, Nilly 6. You lost 5K. First time betting. Sorry. This D8 re-rolls our character. Look, Starsleep, no one told you to put 5K in. That was your first prediction. Why did you go? Why did he throw 5K? And why didn't you just throw like 500? Re-rolls our stats. Oh, and we get hit, our item changes. It's all right. We'll be okay here. We'll be okay. We can run that one back.